when one of my best friends is a dentist and my daughter's godmother, you like talking about fighting. I do. It's not even I like talking about fighting. Sometimes people be needing hands put on them. And I love boxing. It's one of my favorite sports. I just never could do it. Because it goes right back into that other category what I was telling y'all. As soon as I'm glad it cut me off. I hope y'all ain't see that. As soon as I feel like you get one hit in that I don't like, take it to the... Okay?
Why is Remy Ma acting out now that Papoose has leveled up and left her behind? It seems she's out here justifying her actions, claiming she's happy with her new younger man. But word on the street is, deep down, Remy's salty. She's upset Papoose didn't fight harder for their marriage, despite his undying love for her, even after news broke of her cheating with Easy the Block Captain, a move that almost broke him. Let's not forget the lengths Papoose went for her. He put his own budding career on hold to be by her side during her years at Bedford Hills Correctional Facility for Women. From Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 3:30 p.m., he was there for every single conjugal visit. Shows, studio sessions. He canceled it all to make sure Remy never felt alone. He was her rock. It's tragic, really. Papoose sacrificed so much for a woman who ultimately didn't value their bond the same way he did. But anyone who knows him knows this. He loved her with everything he had, and he was consistent. The two had exchanged their vows over the phone, with Remy behind bars and heading to prison. Despite the unconventional start, Papoose took those vows to heart. He was unwavering in his loyalty, shutting down anyone who dared to come between them. Rumors once swirled that Papoose had cheated on Remy during her incarceration, even fathering a child with another woman. But those claims never held weight, as Papoose's devotion to Remy was evident to anyone who watched their story unfold. He stayed true, proving his love went beyond words. It was built on unshakable commitment. But baby, he shut all those rumors down and he had this to say, quote, "I love the ground my wife walks on. I would never ever cheat hypothetically. Speaking if I did, it would never be with someone who is this unattractive. I'm sorry," end quote. To make matters worse, Easy wasn't just anyone. He was Papoose's guy. Imagine the betrayal of discovering that the woman you vowed to love and the man you trusted were involved behind your back. It's the ultimate sting. Fans were quick to rally behind Papoose when Remy's actions came to light. Here was a man who did right by her, sacrificing so much to stand by her side, only to be humiliated. To add insult to injury, Remy tried to twist the narrative, suggesting that Papoose was to blame for her stepping out on their marriage. But anyone who knew the lengths Papoose went to for her could see through her words. They were nothing but lies. When news of the affair with Easy broke, Remy initially denied it, claiming external forces were sabotaging their relationship. Meanwhile, Papoose tried to maintain his composure, at least publicly. Even when Remy and their daughter attended his birthday party, he handled it with grace, allowing her to stay without causing a scene. His restraint spoke volumes, showcasing the kind of man he truly is, despite the heartbreak. Remy has been spotted cozying up with another battle rapper. Bad news. The two were seen hugging and flaunting matching watches, sparking speculation that he might be her new fling. Unless this is some long-lost brother she just reconnected with, people are raising eyebrows over what's really going on. Sadly, this is another chapter in the story of Papoose being the right guy for the wrong woman. Friends warned him about Remy's chaotic tendencies when they first got together, but he chose love over logic, staying loyal through thick and thin. Unfortunately, he ended up learning the hard way that he loved her far more than she ever loved him. Despite everything, Papoose handled the situation with class, never speaking ill of Remy or doing anything to tarnish her name. But now, it seems he's finally ready to move on and live his life. Word on the street is that he's found someone new, a boxer who has him genuinely excited for the first time in a while. This time, Papoose is being extra careful, keeping his relationship private to give it the best shot at thriving. It's a fresh start for a man who deserves nothing but happiness after everything he's been through. Seeing Papoose move on and show love to a new woman after years of being devoted to Remy has reportedly left her feeling insecure. She's still wearing the oversized engagement ring Pap gave her when she got out of prison, a clear sign she's not ready to let go. Insiders reveal she often talks about the possibility of them reconnecting once the storm of her cheating scandals blows over. But Remy isn't naive. She knows men like Papoose are rare. In an industry full of temptations, no one is likely to hold her down, stay loyal, and show up for her the way he did. And now, with her son Jason Scott facing serious charges tied to a bounty incident, Remy's stress has only deepened. It's a tough reality for her to face, especially knowing what she's lost. Papoose, meanwhile, seems focused on building a brighter, drama-free future, leaving Remy to reflect on the consequences of her actions. Saying, quote, "We stand by Jason's innocence and pray that the NYPD will conduct a complete and thorough investigation to reveal the truth. This is undoubtedly a difficult time for me and my family. As his mother, I want to address the situation personally, but have been strongly advised by his legal counsel not to say anything, as most people in similar situations are informed by their attorneys due to it being an active case." On top of stressing over Papoose moving on, Remy now has to worry about her son potentially facing serious prison time. And with Pap happily settling into a new relationship, Remy's been running her mouth, acting as though she wasn't the one who wrecked their marriage in the first place. She's even tried to play it cool, talking about her love for boxing and how she's always ready for a fight against anyone or anything. But to outsiders, it just looks like a grown woman throwing a tantrum because she's no longer getting her way. People aren't buying it, and Papoose isn't either. He's not feeding into her drama or giving her the attention she clearly craves. In fact, Pap has completely checked out. He's lost all respect for her and isn't looking back. Apart from co-parenting their daughter, he keeps his distance and refuses to engage. Even the internet has rallied behind him, applauding his maturity and calling out Remy for coming after his new girl. It's clear the tables have turned, and Papoose is finally living on his terms. I ain't gonna lie, I still can't believe the way Remy, my dear Papoose, he ain't deserved that. He loved her TF down and held her down her whole bed. She's a goofy man. In quotes, also called Why She Mad. She cheated first, and with a couple of people. I hope he has payback. She said the streets. End quote. And another quote. He shouldn't have held a street chick down in prison while not married. Should have moved on, now time is wasted, because he followed a woman that follows the game. She cheated with a younger wannabe version of him, just because she can, end quote. But here's the real question. Do you think Papoose will ever forgive Remy and go back to her, or has she crossed a line that can't be undone? I'd love to hear your thoughts, so be sure to share them in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more updates. Catch you in the next one, fam.